outside. I was like, okay, so we're reaching that point where I have to turn the lights on to do
Yeah.
these lives.
Yes. It's like 7 my time and it is dark outside. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, no, no. Because this is the time of year that I don't like to fall back. So
hmm I feel like it's been forever since we've chatted face to face.
yeah, the youth of America got me sick. But I'm back
Mm.
and better than ever. Please don't sniff that because you're gonna knock this over.
It's been a month.
Yeah, it's been something, all right. I'm feeling a lot better. My voice still sounds kind of weird sometimes, but like we're just
Yeah.
riding with it. Um, I will say though, I finished both. Oh my god, did I freeze? Oh no, I'm back.
No, no, you're good.
Um, I finished both books in the last 72 hours, so I have been on a ride.
That is a weird combo to read back to back.
Yeah, imagine my surprise. Also
I
too,
mean, like, on the flip side, I read September's book back in July
yeah,
because I had an arc for it.
you did.
And then October's I obviously read in October.
Yeah,
So that one's more fresh.
yeah. No, girl, it was a weird, and here's the thing, I didn't dislike any of it. It was just a very abrupt shift from one to the other.
That statement you just made has me a little concerned because um I think it's clear that I loved A Lesson in Deceit. The
Actually,
same
I'm so good, I didn't even look at your review.
I'm so proud of you.
It's
The
really
same
hard.
cannot be said for this month's book.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Because I thought for
I
sure that you would have liked this month's book.
listen, I have opinions and I will
I'm
share
interested to
them.
see what opinion. Well, I guess I'm interested to see where it went wrong for you. Because, like, I'll be finishing the trilogy not tomorrow or today. Actually, don't let me make any promises to you. So I'm interested to see where the dynamic lies.
I'm I'm interested to see what you rated it versus what I rated it because I for the most part we have yet to like heavily disagree on anything.
Yeah, I don't think this, depending on if it's not a DNF, actually, I don't know. Let me not make promises. Um, which one do you want to start with?
We'll start in order like we normally do. We'll end on a bad note for me. um so okay, A Lesson in Deceit.
Yes.
Um yeah, we had to do some work around because it got pushed back. It was supposed to be August book. But it was supposed to like release in like late July.
Yeah.
It got pushed to where it wasn't going to release until like August 18th, and we both agreed that's not enough time.
No.
Um, so we switched August and September's book, but
Mhm.
I had an arc for it, so I read it and reviewed it on time. Um, and yeah, I'm proud of you for not looking at
At
my
one point,
review.
it was really hard to not look at it because I was like, okay, but I really want to know it. But I was like, you know what? We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. So no, I haven't looked at your review. I have no idea what you rated it. Like nothing.
Okay. Um, Trigger warning and content warnings first, like always. A loss of parent. It's the female main character's father.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and there's themes of grief that goes with that. There's blood, on-page murder and death, alcohol consumption, including underage drinking in the very beginning. The female main character um, uses, I think, a fake ID or something to get into a bar.
Yes.
Suspected suicide, brief mention, and then explicit sexual content and language, of course.
Yes.
Um, so the list of what to expect is pretty long too. There's diverse cast and rep.
Hmm.
as well as like LGBTQIA rep.
Yes.
It's like an urban paranormal college setting.
Hmm.
There's shifters, magic, witches, supernatural powers and abilities, and more. It is a build like okay. It is a why choose like poly relationship. Um, we start with an established
Yep.
relationship and we build on from there.
Mhm.
Um, and it's her boyfriend, her boyfriend's like best friend, and then her boyfriend's brother. And if that's not just like the holy trifecta, I don't know what is.
Yeah, I don't know what it is either.
um, there's found family, student teacher, age gap, shadow play, a little bit of exhibitionism and voyeurism, and then light degradation and praise
Yes.
as well. So,
This was my first Allie book because I
uh
hadn't
huh.
gotten to Living Legend before I read this one.
Mm
And I really enjoyed it. Like, I'm really looking forward to obviously the sequel because, well, the second half of the duet because I need answers.
hmm. Yeah.
But no, I really enjoyed it. I like her writing style, and I did also too. Like, it is really nice, like when you pick up a book that has a lot of really great representation in it,
Mm hmm.
and it's not like basic representation, and it's really respectful representation as well. So like I really enjoyed
Right.
all of that. Um there was a small part of me that like only wanted to keep it her and River though. Her
Really? Because I didn't feel that. And I think it
yeah,
might be because I've already read Living Legend.
yeah.
And so I've read what she can do with just
Yeah.
a male female relationship. And so to see her do something more and like venture into a poly relationship, I was really interested to see what she could do there.
Now, does it absolutely make sense and am I like supportive of it? Oh, for sure. Like, no, I'm not a hater whatsoever, but like when it was first kind of happening, I was like, I don't know how I feel about it, but I think the bathroom scene when Asher gets introduced is where I was like, no, this is perfect. Like we love to see it and I love this for her. So I think that's probably like where my mind changed because like I like Grayson, but I still feel like there's kind of a little bit more that we can know about him. And then with
Mhm.
Asher, that's my type in books. So
Yeah.
I was like, yikes, gotta be him too. Because then I got worried, is this only are we only adding Grayson? And then I was stressed because I didn't think Asher was gonna get added as well. But overall had a great time. I rated it 4 stars.
I gave it 5 stars.
Okay.
I I really, really enjoyed a lot of the times with like poly romances, um, you're not entering the story with an already established relationship. And this relationship between Riley and River, it begins in the beginning of the book. So you still get to see their origins,
Hmm.
but it like skips forward a little bit in time and then you get to see them like fully cemented as a couple and then it goes on from there.
Yeah.
um but I really enjoyed that aspect of it. I also anytime there was discussion or potential possible action of bringing in Grayson,
Yeah.
I found the open communication, the patience, the actual listening, oh my god, that was so good.
Yeah, the consent and then also to the like respect that both of them showed her initially when she was like kind of struggling with it in the moment. I
Hmm.
really loved that. Like I think it really showed that what like their actions really backed up what they were also saying to her.
Right. Yeah. There and actually, spoiler, that is one of my favorite scenes is when they are like sitting on the couch and things start to get a little hot and heavy with her and Grayson. And
Yeah.
then she has like this moment of like panic almost
Yeah.
and like feeling guilty and stuff, even though River's like chilling right there.
Yeah, he's not stressed at all.
Yeah, he's fully consented to
Oh,
this. Um, but she has it's new to her, and so like these feelings and these emotions overwhelm her, and she's like, I have to step back, I have to take a break. And so she goes upstairs, and both of the dudes are like, whatever you need is what will happen.
and I just like, because it's one thing to like say that to somebody, and then it's a completely another thing to like actually back that up. So like
Yeah.
I really, and also too, like I liked how he went up to check on her as well and was
Hmm.
like, listen, like if you just want to watch a movie, like we're fine with that, blah blah. And she's like, no, like I just don't want anyone mad. And they're like, well, we're not mad. So yeah, I just really liked like the dynamic because I know we're in her head a lot. So like adding somebody extra for her was something that she was kind of nervous about.
Hmm.
So I really like just the reassurance in that scene.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of my favorite scenes. Um, the form that I read was obviously ARC, an ebook ARC. I don't think it's out in audio yet.
It isn't. So I just did the ebook.
Okay. My favorite character was Riley. And then I have a side mention
Okay.
for the best dog ever, Bo. I mean, I have to mention him because he's great. I love him.
He is the cutest. Also, now that we're talking about it, do we think, and like obviously this is going to be spoiler filled, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Do we think that he is her familiar?
It's possible. It's definitely possible.
Tossing it out there, especially since like we didn't even know about it to the last like chapter. But yeah, no, I was just thinking about that on my drive back home before the live. I was like, huh, what if the reason why he's always acting weird when shit's going down with her is because of because her mom's always like, yeah,
Yeah.
he's acting really weird last night. And then she'll be like in her mind, like, oh, that's really crazy because I was running from whoever or I was going off and like doing whatever. So
Yeah, I mean,
my favorite character too was Riley, with a side mention of Asher because I mean,
obviously.
that's why,
I couldn't pick just one of the dudes,
oh,
okay?
no, let me
Like,
be clear. I love all of them, but Asher is, if you're writing a poly romance and you actually want me to choose one, like you write an Asher into your book.
this is one of those like rare instances where I don't have a favorite.
Which is funny because you're usually the one who's like, yeah, this person's my favorite. And I'm like,
I
I
know.
don't know. Like, why can't we like them all? It's always the exact opposite in this scenario.
Yeah, this is just one where they're all so, I guess, unique to themselves and what they bring that I can't choose. Don't make me choose.
I also
It's a why
like
choose.
I also liked the fact that we got to know each of the guys. So like they're very separate in my mind
Yeah.
and they don't blend together, which is also something that sometimes why chooses don't do well with, but I thought she did really well because like I know who each of these characters are. So that part's really nice.
And
So
you know what? Having read Living Legend, I can tell you right now, I think the reason why she was able to do like why she was able to pull off
mhm.
a why choose so well and having distinguishable characters is because her in Living Legends, the side characters play such a big role, almost as big as the main characters.
Okay.
And like their personality and everything, like they just I don't know, jump off the pages for me. And
Yeah.
so I think because she's able to write such dynamic side characters,
Yeah. That's probably why.
I think that's why she was able to make this poly romance not blend into just one blob.
That's probably, yeah, it is probably why, especially if they are like distinguishable. And
Hmm.
yeah, because that's kind of just how I felt. I felt like we knew each of the guys, and as we slowly started to add them into the group, like they didn't lose the individual part of
Hmm.
things. That like sometimes you could be like, wait, which guy is this? But I
Yeah.
had absolutely no questions whatsoever.
Least favorite character, River and Asher's dad. And obviously, I can't remember his, it's been so long since I read it. The other bad dude at the end that like makes himself known.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck him off. Also, too, I just like, because obviously we know that Grayson was used, so I'm even angrier that like they put him in a position. I mean, he's prime target for this, right? Like he needs that scholarship. He doesn't want to burden his family. Yeah, you know what I mean? So like I just hate how they used him and then how that in turn hurts her. So like
Yeah.
doubly on my list.
And also, like, poor Marianne, like, her
Oh
friend.
my gosh. I
That
literally
girl didn't deserve that.
I literally kept waiting for someone to save her or someone to say it was a joke. And I was like, no, she's bleeding out right now. And I was so mad. I really enjoyed her as a character. Like if we were to pick like favorite side character, definitely her because she's just like, listen.
She has one of my favorite quotes, so.
She literally is just like, not me out here being out of the know. My best friend's getting dicked down by like two guys or whatever. And I'm just like, yeah, because she's the best friend you need. She's not like, no, don't do that. She's like, hell yeah, do it. And then
Yeah,
when you're done. Like, it was just
for
so,
real.
I loved her. So the fact that we just sacrificed her, oh, I'm disgusted.
I mean, you want to talk about crazy endings? That was one of them.
Yeah. I was just like, what? I even went back and reread the last chapter just to make sure that like I hadn't skipped over something, because sometimes when I'm getting to the end, I get like a little, my eyes start to jump a little bit, and I'm like,
Mhm.
and so I went back and I was like, okay, and I was like, nope, it definitely happened that way, great, ha. And then I was like, when does the next book come out? And I was like, November. Okay, that's not horrible.
Yeah.
We're
I
basically
also
almost there.
I can't remember what was the name of Riley's roommate.
See something. Hang on, I can bring it up on my phone real quick, pretty
I
quickly.
also really enjoyed
She was
her
fun.
character as well. She was very like, "Oh, you need help with this and this and this? I got you." I was like, "Okay." She was just a very like quick friend
Corin,
to Riley.
Corin, Corin, Corin.
Corinne. Yeah, I really enjoyed her character. I thought she outside of the boys, she like really needed someone in her corner, and I felt like that character filled that role very well, despite the danger she was putting herself in.
Yeah, no, she was doing some crazy stuff. But I do appreciate like just how non-judgmental and supportive she was like from the
Hmm.
beginning. Like
Oh
I really
yeah.
like that about her.
Um. So, what was one of your favorite scenes? I already mentioned mine.
The bathroom scene.
Oh, of course. That was a close second for me too.
No, so here's the thing. Like I really liked that scene of them like on the couch and then like when she doubles back and like she's with Grayson for the first time. Like I thought that whole situation was just like very like positive, but there was something about her kind of like coming into her own in that
Mhm.
moment when she was confronting Asher that I really liked. Where,
Specifically, I remember just like reading like so I think she's like sitting on the bathroom counter and he's like standing between her knees and he just like takes his glasses off,
yeah,
folds them, put them on the counter. I'm like, "Oh, here we go."
I was like, my man means business. Okay,
Why don't
because
we roll up the sleeves?
yeah. And then he was like, at one point, she just like turned over to River. She looks over at River and she's like, well, I guess then something's going to happen here where you just take me home. And Asher's like, okay. Like, that's the last comment you're going to make to me like that. And no, I loved that moment where he was just like, nah, no, absolutely not. Fuck it. And he just went for it. So yeah, and I like the dynamic too because it had all four of them together
Mm,
too. Because like with Grayson and River, I liked that, but like I kind of had a feeling that it was incomplete in a way. So like that was kind of like that complete circle or complete group for me. So I was like, but now I'm wondering,
yeah.
oh my god, is there going to be another person who enters into all this, or like have we seen the last?
I'm hoping that in the second one, because it's just a duet,
Mm-hmm.
I'm really hoping that we also get to see more of um, River and Grayson
Yes.
together.
Yeah.
There was a few moments, and it's also been like mentioned and discussed throughout the book that they had like during their teen years, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like some kind of like a friends with benefits, if you will. Like
Yeah,
they were exploring together. Um, and so I kind of want a little bit more of that,
I do
just
too.
to make it more rounded out, I guess.
Yeah, especially and also too to like kind of give each of the couples or each of like the dynamics like their moment, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm
Mhm.
hoping we get that in the second book. And then I also kind of want to see where we're taking the cliffhanger.
Oh yeah, the spoilers, in case you didn't know. Um, yeah, the whole like the man that you thought was your father is not your father. I'm your father.
Yeah, and the crazy thing too is like if he's the father, like
Why didn't the mom say anything?
and she's over here crying over the man who's supposed to be her father, which for all intents and purposes they've been together her entire life, so like she probably did love the man, and this dude was probably just a mistake, but that doesn't matter to me because
I mean, if you know that your husband works at the same place that
your baby daddy does.
and your husband dies kind of with mysterious circumstances, um I mean, I would think that the mom would be like, I maybe you should look into this dude. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Well, also
Um,
too, she gave her the amulet that like hid her powers, so there's probably something deeper at play here.
oh yeah, I'm also really excited to see where that whole plot line is going and like the extent of her abilities.
Yeah. I'm interested to see too, like obviously she can be understanding of what Grayson had to do. But like what does that do to the whole dynamic?
There's definitely going to need to be some serious conversations, some rebuilding of trust that was already kind of, I
Iffy.
mean, it was in like it was moving from like a friendship trust to a
Yeah.
relationship trust, and
Yeah.
it's so new
Mhm.
that
And
it
now it's haha,
yeah,
like now it's not in a good place. So like how do you yeah, I mean like I think that that book too kind of has I don't want to say have a lot to answer for, but there's definitely
some stuff that needs to be done.
I need some
Yeah,
answers. I need some
yeah.
things that need to be explained to me, myself and I.
Favorite quotes. Um, I said Marianne was one of mine, and it's uh, so Riley gets in the car and she goes, "So where's your boyfriends or boyfriend or is it boyfriends?" And Riley's like, "I never should have told you that." And she said, "Oh no, I loved learning that my best friend got plowed by two guys who were obsessed with her. Honestly, we all deserve to be worshipped like that." And
Yes,
I'm like, "Yeah,
that's
girl, yeah."
my favorite quote. And then yeah, I love like I said, I loved her
Mm.
so much.
And then my last one was Riley. Um, and she said therapy was right for some people, but it just wasn't for me. I had Bo, and sometimes a girl just wanted her dog and a good book to help the pain fuck off. And I'm like,
I love that.
mm-hmm,
My last one was River, and I think this is like that the scene where we first introduced Grayson to the dynamic, and
mm-hmm.
he goes, "You underestimate our affection for you," and boy did she.
Yep.
She was like, "Oh, they wouldn't want this. They don't like me." Girl, bye. Girl, bye. So yeah,
So
thanks for making me read my first Alley. I enjoyed.
I'm really happy to hear that. And I hope that you, when you read Living Legend, that you enjoy it just as much.
Well,
Because
you'll know
because
when.
Danny, the female main character, is one of my favorite female main characters of all time.
Whoa. Okay, I'm excited.
She
What?
is badass. Okay, like that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
All right. Honey, darling.
I'm actually really scared right now. About this next one.
I just want to say, um, Like, here's my list for lessons in deceit. Here's my list for
We have
Honey Darling.
we have a special edition of this, right?
Yeah, it's Bookish and Spice, and I have indeed already put it up for sale.
Oh wow, I haven't been paying attention to anything you're doing because I didn't even see that go up.
Well, I put it on Mercari, so
Oh, okay, yeah, I wouldn't get a notification then.
I specifically put it on Mercari so that way you wouldn't see it.
Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't. Yeah, I have no idea where my copy is. Okay, so I'm gonna ask the real question, Jess. What is your
Hmm.
beef with October's pick?
Okay. It's more than one beef, and
Okay.
it's probably just a me thing, and it just annoyed me.
Okay.
Um, when I say that this book, I have to get my written review out because it has some numbers in there.
Oh.
When I this book is so repetitive. That's my first big issue is how repetitive it is. And I'm talking like it was so repetitive that it became so like painfully predictable.
Hmm.
And it just took me out of the story because it's like, oh, well, I know what happens next. Guess what? She's going to wake up.
Get her bagel and her coffee.
She's going to take a shower. This woman showered
And
more
she loves the
times.
shower. She does. How did I forget the shower?
This woman loves the shower more than anyone I've ever read. Okay? Like, I understand. A shower is relaxing when you're stressed, and she was stressed the entire time.
Yes, she was.
Um, then she would go grab her bagel. She would go into work, have a run-in with someone.
Yeah, we don't know which one. Sometimes all of them, sometimes only one of them.
Sometimes it was the two creepy dudes who were constantly flirting with her, which, spoiler alert, they were some of my least favorite characters. Um, or it was like Tristan or the dude that Tristan would work with to like
David?
get information. Is that his name?
No,
These
that's
characters
Lee.
are all so bland to me. I don't remember their names.
Yeah.
Um, and then she would go into work, and it would just be like, I don't know, a page of them talking about like, oh, they did interviews, they did this, and then they did this. They went over
Yeah.
evidence again. And then in between, like while she was at work, she would get like these text messages from these two stalkers who were the serial killers that they were chasing, that they were after. And then she would get super stressed about it. And then she would go home. Oh, they would always be like, oh, it's not going to help the investigation if we're too tired to do the investigation. So
Yeah.
let's just call it a night and go home. Oh,
We
you're
kept
so
calling the
you're
night.
so right. You're so right. Let's
Yeah.
call it a night. She goes home and she takes another shower.
Yes.
And then maybe she lays down and goes to sleep or something. And then the stalkers would show up, or she would get told to go somewhere before she goes home, and the stalkers would be there. It was
Yeah.
just so repetitive and redundant, and it took me out of the story so much. And then my second biggest issue was this was supposed I wanted this to be, and it made it sound like it was going to be equal parts crime investigation and like this dark stalker serial killer romance.
Yeah.
And I felt like it just did not balance the two at all.
Yep. It wasn't balanced. Like I'll get yeah, absolutely. I agree with that.
I
It
I
wasn't balanced.
I I just feel like it was way more catered towards the dark romance readers versus like cuz I have a fascination with true crime,
Yes.
and anytime there's like an investigation in the books or like the FBI is involved, I want to be at the crime scenes. I want to like see it through their eyes. I want to see like set the scene
Mm-hmm.
of like each murder scene or whatever, and talk me through it, and talk me through your theories. And I felt like it was done a little bit here, but not to the extent I was expecting. And so it was just very, very disappointing. And it felt really flat and almost just like a convenient plot tool, almost. I don't know how to describe my feelings on that, but it did not live up to the expectations I put on it, which is my fault. But
Yeah. I mean, I feel the same way because I'm an avid true crime watcher as well, deep into the first 48 right now, binging whatever is on like so Hulu, I think it's on Hulu. So I'm very deep into it and I kind of felt so like let me start off with this. I gave it 3 stars because I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. I put expectations on it as well. It's like, oh, sick. This is gonna be like Criminal Minds, but add some romance and you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
that's where I went with it, and then I was like, so this is nothing like what I thought it was, but also too like I had to think like, okay, is it a bad book or did I expect it to be one way and then the author chose to go, you know what I mean? And also
It's
too, I felt like having so many different groups of 2 guys.
it was she was intentionally trying to listen. I called it straight on the 20th page or whatever it is that we meet Tristan and whatever the hell his name is.
I think his name's Davis. Hang on, I'll look it up. Continue talking.
I called it. And then as soon as the stalkers came in and introduced themselves as Truth or Dare, that just cemented my guess.
Derek and Tristan in the parking lot. They're the journalist and then the guy who can get whatever you want.
Like, right. Okay, so it's the stalkers were named Truth or Dare.
Yep.
The two dudes in the very beginning that you meet,
Yep.
Derek and Tristan, and then there was another D and T.
Those are
Those were
the
the two.
agents, and that is Agents Decker and Travis.
Those were the two creeps who were constantly hitting on her.
Yep. And like flirting with
And
her, like getting in the elevator with
and
her
I'm just
for no reason.
as soon as they were introduced, I'm like, no, those are just two creeps, and she's trying to like make the scent go somewhere else.
Yeah, like they were definitely supposed to be the red herring in a way that like wasn't obvious, but all of us were like, oh no, like they're obviously not the ones.
But it was just the fact that I guessed it right off the bat.
Yeah.
And then back to the repetitive thing, because it's in my review. This book is 332 pages.
It is.
The phrase, the nickname, Little Darling, was, according to my Kindle, and this wasn't even adding, I don't think it was counting the times they said it in like a text bubble,
I don't think so.
165 times. They could not say a single damn sentence without using that nickname. And I hated it.
Yep.
It was so overdone. Okay? And that it
What?
made me furious.
Yes.
So, yes, the repetitiveness. And again, if it was just the whole like true crime, like my expectation of it to be like equal parts true crime and or like criminal investigation and dark romance, that's on me, okay?
Yeah.
But the fact that the repetitiveness is also one of my big problems, like, no, this isn't just a my expectation was too high problem. This wasn't written well problem.
Yes, no, for sure. My
So
and
yeah.
I'm not arguing with you about either of those points because I too thought it was going to be like a nice balance between the two, but this was obviously written for the dark romance world, and I probably should,
Which is fine.
which is
This
cool. No hate
this will hit with
for sure.
dark romance lovers, okay? Which
Yeah,
we are, but I don't know. I just need more. I need more substance to it.
yeah, because this has. Hang on, I was just on the Goodreads page. Oh no, where did it go?
I also while you're finding whatever it is you're
Yeah.
trying to find, I just did not. Maybe I could have gotten behind the the dark romance part of it had I been invested or intrigued in their relationship at all. I felt no chemistry between these people. It felt way too insta lovey, insta lusty. I expected there to be more of a like a push and a pull, a fight, a anything. It felt like the female main character was just like she I don't want to say gave in too easily,
She did.
but it just felt like it moved way too freaking fast.
Yeah. Like it didn't even like she gets there, she joins the team, and like a couple of chapters later there's already this like rapport and this like she's like, "Well, I tried to fight against it." And I'm like, "No, you didn't."
She literally there was no fight.
Like I'm confused. Where was the fight? Like exactly like that. Which is why like here's the thing. Did I find it entertaining? Sure. But past that, like it didn't really and it's not fair to put the expectations on it, but it didn't really meet my expectations. And two, like the nickname thing, I don't I've been noticing it more frequently in books, and I don't know if it's just something that's like slowly starting to just bother me. But like it's okay to give someone a nickname, we just don't have to use it 24/7.
It was even in the text messages every time.
It was in the text messages, which I didn't understand. I don't text message nicknames usually to people. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing out on something.
I don't know. It was just I don't mind a nickname. It's
No.
just there is again a balance of when to use it and when not to use it.
Yeah. There's definitely a balance, and I don't think that this book balanced that, did a great job of not repeating the same thing over and over again.
So,
And I think that it should have
yeah.
been less insta lovey. You know, I hate to see an insta love coming.
It
I hate to see an insta love coming.
listen, it can work. I know it can work and it mostly works in like alien monster romances for me. That's when it hits the best. But
Fantasy
there
romances make sense, especially if you're fated mates. Like in those
right.
situations, that makes sense. These are humans.
It rarely ever hits for me in dark or contemporary
It
settings.
doesn't. Because I think one of them is a stalker. And to be fair, there were stalkers in this book. Um, but that's a whole other conversation.
Um, just in case you our review didn't put you off, if you were interested in this book, please read it for yourself. Like
Please do.
we're just two people with an opinion. But I'll give trigger warnings and all that. Um, there's stalking, dubcon, violence, birth control, tampering, mention of past child neglect, mention of past drug use, um, graphic on-page murder, detailed on-page death of a parent, details, sometimes graphic, of murder, crime scenes, and the victims of such violence. MMCs drug the FMC with sedatives multiple times. Mentions and discussions of a side character targeting and killing children, mainly girls, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yes.
And then the what to expect list. It is a male, female, male romance. The female main character is an FBI forensic profiler.
Yeah.
Serial killer, stalking, somnophilia, mask, knife and blood plague. There's primal, bondage, sexual asphyxiation, truth or dare games. Uh, they call her little darling way too often, if you ask me. Murder gets them hot, banging next to their latest victim's body, and they both have pierced junk,
Yeah,
if
they
you
do.
will. Um, so if that sounds like it is your cup of tea, please, by all means,
Like,
go and enjoy it.
I'll probably finish the trilogy to give both of us answers, and just when I need something that I know can be like a little bit mindless and just like, you know, but I'm not
Yeah.
rushing to finish it.
This was I listened to the audio.
I also
Um,
don't know where my special edition copy is. So
I listened to the audio. The audio was pretty good. There's no complaints there. Um, I didn't have any favorite characters. My least favorite character was again the two creeps hitting on her, and the main person in control that ends up being the bad guy at the end.
James? Is that his
I
name?
don't I don't remember these names.
I feel like it started with a J.
I literally couldn't tell you.
Hmm.
Um, and then favorite quote. I did have one. Hang on.
Do I have a favorite quote? Let's check. I did some highlighting.
Yeah, I did some. Um, so neither one of us is Prince Charming. We are the villains, but we both recognize the darkness that lurks inside her, and we all know she doesn't need Prince Charming. Hell, personally, I would love to watch her slaughter Prince Charming and then fuck her in his blood, but that is my own depraved mind talking.
Fair, I did enjoy that quote as well.
There was also, again, back to the repetitives, a lot of talking about her darkness or their darkness. I get it. You
It's
don't have
dark.
to
We
beat me over the head
understand.
with it.
We understand it's dark.
I get it. You have this dark side.
Yeah, that's why I told you like it was a wild ride. And I didn't hate the ride from Lessons in Deceit to this one. Um, just because like number one, huge shift, but also number two, like I was just like, wow, like Lessons in Deceit is really well written. And then I'm reading like Hunt Me Darling, and I'm like, what? So it was just like a
Yeah. And I don't know if this is the author's first published book.
I don't know.
Um, it's possible. And it's also possible that, as with any person or
Yeah.
in any field, the longer they do it, the better it gets. They get at it. And it's
That's
possible that, the future, like the books 2 and 3, um, are better than book 1. And I also expected for some reason that this trilogy was going to center around the same people in book 1. It doesn't.
yeah. That was confusing to me as well.
It is their daughters, their twin daughters, I think.
Which is
Like,
also why, respectfully, I'm not really trying to like read it too quickly because like I thought this was the true crime aspect of like it was gonna be 3 books, but you know what I mean? So then when I
yeah.
found out it wasn't, I was like, wait a second. Don't know
Yeah.
how much I care. Cause like there's so many other books I want to read. Like I need to like there's books I need to read so I can read your TBR in December. And there's just like a ton of other books that I want to read. So like I don't really feel like reading about their twins.
Yeah. Favorite scene, I didn't have one. Um honestly, I think if this had not been a book club read, I honestly think I might have DNF'd it.
You would have.
It was so.
The minute you
maybe
got a noise,
maybe if this had been like back when I was like first getting into dark romance, I think maybe this would have hit.
it would have.
But in current day, it just it was so everything was so unremarkable about it for me.
Yeah.
And I gave it 2 stars, which it it probably could have gone to 1, but I felt like that was being mean.
I didn't want to drop it too low because like I feel like a lot of my disappointment came from my own expectations on top of the repetitiveness. So I didn't want to be too mean because like I thought it was going to be one way and she chose to go another, you know?
Yeah, I have another outside of this series. I think it's called Home Sweet Home by her. It's got like a sunflower on the cover.
Yeah. I've seen
Um,
her.
I have that on my shelf, and I am very willing to give this author another try because there is potential here.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just how long will it take for that potential to and my expectations to like merge in harmony. You know what I mean?
Hopefully the next book you read of hers, whenever
Yeah.
that is.
I unfortunately this one just was not for me, and I had glaring issues with it. But
Which is a
it wasn't
shame
it
because
it wasn't anything that was what's the word I'm looking for? Um I'm struggling. It there was nothing that was girl, I'm
nothing that was like misrepresented.
right.
Okay.
There was nothing in it that would harm like
Yeah.
a marginalized group of people. There was nothing like that. It was just the writing style for me,
Yeah.
and my expectations not being met. Um so I can see how other people would pick this up
Yeah,
and love it.
for sure. I can see how people would eat it up because, like it does have.
Problematic, that's the word.
Okay.
Sorry. I
No, you're
had to
I was
there was
close.
there was nothing
Misrepresented.
problematic in
Got
this
it.
book.
Yeah. Fair. But yeah, no, I can understand. I also too understand why people like it. It just like wasn't for me.
No.
And that's
Maybe,
okay too.
maybe next October we'll find a hit.
Yeah,
Because
maybe.
we tend to pick dark romances for October.
We do. And it's a tragedy too because Bookish and Spice has amazing editions and I hate having to give up any of their editions. So
Yeah,
it hurts my feelings when I have to do that.
yeah. But I mean, good news. I'm really excited about November's book.
I think
Um,
I have the right one. I think I bought this edition specifically because it is our November pick.
is it this
Right.
one?
Yeah, I got the.
Yep. Yeah, look at us.
Yeah, I was in Barnes
Um,
and Noble the other day. And I was like, I'm pretty sure this is our November pick. I was like, and I saw the sprayed edges, and I was like, oop, your girl's getting
oh,
it.
the inside art is pretty.
Oh, that is pretty. I'm excited about this one.
Yeah, it sounds like it's right up our alley in terms of like it's age gap, it's ex-boyfriend's dad, so it's forbidden.
It's
I think they get
cowboy.
snowed I think they get snowed in
Yes.
together.
I've been in my cowboy bag recently.
Yeah.
Not intentionally. I just have happened to read many cowboys.
I mean, I'm currently reading um Smothered and Covered by Taylor Wilson West. It's an arc and it's definitely cowboy vibes, so I am definitely feeling it. I feel like I'm in that era more in the fall than I am
Yeah, for sure.
anytime.
I
Um, but
I need
yeah,
to start.
so
I need to start.
November is Chasing the Wild by Elliot Rose.
I am so excited.
And then
And
I haven't decided yet what we're reading for December.
oh yeah, no, just surprise me.
I'm still trying to work on your TBR, girl. I'm waiting to see if I have any 5 stars this month that I want to add to, or next month to add
Yeah,
to it.
fair. I mean, I don't expect it until probably like I don't know, like a week or two before I'd actually need to
Hmm.
like start putting it out into the world of what I'm reading.
I mean, I'll have it to you with plenty of time. Um,
Yeah, you're the planner of this relationship, so I know you'll have it to me in plenty of time.
the last Saturday of November is the 29th. That is like Thanksgiving weekend. If that
It
doesn't
is.
work for you, it'll work for me because I'm not going anywhere.
Can we do the 22nd? Because I think we're pushing Thanksgiving to that Saturday for my sister.
Yeah,
Okay. It's just a week before. Like, I'll have it read and all that. I just
yeah, that's
have
perfectly
to
fine.
put
And
that
then
there and be like,
we'll
just
be, yeah, we'll be doing December and January together at the end of January, like normal.
yep.
So that works for me. Uh, let me go see if Archer wants to say hi.
Okay.
Archer. Oh. Did you want to come say hi before? Girl. Oh. Woman. God. Stop. With the fake teenage attitude. It's backwards. I'm trying to get it. There you go. Go.
I gotta get my arms in my sleeve.
Jeez. There.
God. I need my glasses.
Do you?
Yeah. I can't see.
The teenage attitude.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Rudely interrupted after I was about to wash my
Okay.
face.
Well, you can finish washing your face when we're done.
Yeah, you can just say,
Let me
hey,
just-
go wash your face. Like,
Hi.
hello, how are
What's in
you?
my hand?
Hi.
How are you feeling?
Good. I mean, I'm not throwing up anymore, so it's a good thing.
I mean, that is really good for you.
I mean, at least not yet.
Yeah. We'll see.
We'll
For
see
now.
how well. We'll see how well the medication kicks in.
Ew, medicine. I just got done taking it around.
I mean, it's just an acid reducer, so hopefully there's no weird side effects.
There probably shouldn't be. I had antibiotics, so that's why I'm just I feel a certain way because I never do well on antibiotics. Like they're necessary, but I still don't like it.
Yeah.
November 22.
Yeah, that's our next live date.
No duh.
She's gonna be busy on the weekend after that.
Yeah, we normally do Thanksgiving as our holiday, and my sister does Christmas with her in-laws, but something happened this year and they're not doing Christmas. So now we've had to push our Thanksgiving to be accommodating, which I don't really care. I just can't remember what day they said we're doing it, so it's just easier.
I mean, that's fair.
Like they were like, "Oh yeah, this day." I was like, "Sure, whatever." Can't tell you what they told me. Oh well.
All right, we'll see you November 22nd and have that Emily McIntyre book read so we can FaceTime after.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Wait, are we doing it next week or are we doing it?
I can do either. We can do next weekend, or we can wait until the 22nd.
Okay, let's get in touch by like Friday to see if you even finished it, because life is lifing.
Yeah, and this is Red Ribbon Week, Hispanic Heritage Night, and the Pumpkin Parade for Halloween. So I haven't even started the week, and we're already in the trenches.
See, we might get to Friday and you're like, actually, I never got to.
And it's Florida Georgia weekend, so the city is going to be overtaken.
All right, well, you just let me know.
Yeah, I'll be sure to let you know. Probably by if I don't have it done by Wednesday, I'm just not going to get it done because that's usually when my week starts to. I just get tired by that point, so
Yeah,
I'll let you know.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
All right, bye. Go
Bye.
Go wash your face. Go.